Hi, my name is Vipul Thapa, and I'm um, uh, presenting my presentation on the topic of tourism attraction, which is I choose 12 apostles, and destination is Otway Coastal Regions. And my student ID is 20226891, and I hereby begin. I covered introductory part with location is 12 apostles, and the target market is the 12 apostles target is for the children's, uh, couples and family tour. And the brand offerings is ecotours, farms and distillery that provided by the hostel Outback uh, Villas. And the brand is Outway Tours, established here is September 23, 1994. And tour partner is also escape.com.au. Tubal Apostle stacks. I truly recommend seeing them before they all collapse. Yes, because the Tubal Apostle stacks are in extinction, and there are only 8 stacks left standing on a Tubal Apostles via Great Ocean Road. Because the future visitors are also um, not able to see the rare stacks. Additionally, there's a tourism market and a lot to take in during a day, and many trip planners are on a way to drive slowly. And the spectacular view of land meeting the southern ocean that make the great ocean wondrous, along with the masterpiece of human achievement, which is also called Victoria's largest war memorial. Yeah, it is also said that during the World War in 1940 to 1960, a lot of military people, Australian military war is on a way to walk to a Great Ocean Road. They also, Tom, as the researchers are also engaged in researching about the evidence about the history. And moreover, this natural process of decay is still happening at a rate of about 2 centimeters per year. It has also been said that it is decaying 2 centimeters per year, which is also a extinction part of the 12 stacks. And some explanation is required here. When they were christened the 12 apostles by Victorian tourism in 1920s, there were only 9 in the cluster. Now there's 8. Yeah, that's right. It's always decaying 2 centimeters per year. And with the rapid rate of erosion, it forecasts that this number will reduce even further, and there are actual many spectacular limestone formations along the wide coastline um, to attract the visitors to see the rare extension of the natural resources of Australian exposure to its culture, which is very significant to anyone to make a visit to the apostles as before the decay of stacks, because it's only left uh, 8 stacks among 12. I also researched about Otway Coastal Villas and Otway's brand, which is renowned for the tour packaging, and also located in different part of um, Australia. And they also believe in creating unforgettable memories through exceptional holidays and their team of trusted journalists who provide the expert knowledge to help dream, plan, book, and flying hacks and hints, cruising tips and tricks to see a wildlife, ancient forests, and unique accommodations. And it is also located in 17 kilometers from Port Campbell National Park, which is also in a way to Great Ocean Road, which offers the garden, canoeing, and fishing. Those adventurous and very thrilling experience. They initiate the traveler and visitors to observe and photographic the iconic animals in a nature, which is very which is not only necessary but beneficial for one's life to get a refreshment. And there are also forest brewing company. The strategy also highlights the key projects to pursue to change the region's economy for a sustainable future. um, it was created for the independent drinking and kitchen spaces, as a part of local government, um, some obligations, and municipality incorporated with this former sites of Otway and along with the former city of Colac. Otway established here. I also researched about the established year of the Otway regions, which is also number one travel brand in Australia, a one-stop destination which inspires travelers with the great holiday stories. And they also provide some strategy, development strategies, plans and strategies to help develop the Colac Otway sites. Even so, many geologists believe nature is in process of carving new stacks in outward regions. So the economic development strategy are also formed, and also highlighting key projects to pursue to change the region's economy for sustainable future. Butler's life cycle into the apostles I tried to um, present and research about the 12 apostles by applying Butler's life cycle, which are the step-by-step procedures. The first one is the exploration stage. In this exploration stage, the small number of participation of tourists based on primary tourist attraction, which is in Great Ocean Road, are implemented. And the involvement stage. On the involvement stage, tourism season may develop. The pressure develops for governments to improve accommodation facilities by uh, the transportations and by via the roadways are initiated. And the development stage, there are high numbers of tourism that may exceed the local population during peak periods, which is also say that the local involvement and control of tourism declines rapidly on this stage. And the external organization will provide secondary tourism attractions, which is also natural and cultural attractions that will be developed and marketed. So the local people experience physical changes to areas that they may not approve. In consolidation stage, tourism growth maybe slows down, but the numbers of tourists exceed because of the local population. The area's economics is tied to tourism. However, marketing and advertising will be wide-reaching, and the major franchises of the tourism chains will be represented, like uh, Outway Travels, TripView.coms, TripView something like that. Some kind of travel brand will have a well-defined recreational business criteria in a district. Tourism arouses opposition and this content for some local people. On the stagnation stage, visitors number have been reached their goal into the peak. Carrying capacity also will be exceeded in stagnation stage. However, the resort becomes divorced from its a geographic uh, environment because the artificial tourism attraction now supersede the original primary attraction, which impacts the area uh, with a well-established image, but will no longer be fashionable. It is also said that the extinction. I also researched on extinction table in a 12 stacks. Among there are standing is only 8. So after the stagnation, the rejuvenation. In the rejuvenation stage, um, it requires a major change in tourism attraction. Previously untapped tourism resources may be found, like the Butler model tourism areas leaving stage 5 will either decline or rejuvenate. Uh, Either the way the nature itself rejuvenate or the government policies have um, some specific move toward the Tubal apostles for the future visitors who travel and who wants to enjoy the tour package of Otway regions. These are the Butler's lifestyles that I try to apply to my presentation. There is also a brand ownership and offerings that Otway provides. By the Otway Ecotours, which is also a travel brand, I also discovered the Great Otway National Park on a fully guided tour. It also provides canoeing to see platypus in the wild, explore the Great Ocean Walk in a style, or challenging ourselves to to a riding a motorbike or a mountain bike. And it also provides farms and distillery for the relaxation, including outdoor nature experiences, and which is also very close to the starting point of Ocean Road. And the magnificent, breathtaking bird-eye view of the magnificent Otway ranges from the high elevated walkway or 30 meters high from the tree to tree on the zip line tour. There, it also provides a zip line tour. And I talked about the berries. It also has its own brand of the Otway's berries and some wine, some kitchen spaces for the travelers and visitor to get relaxed and get involved in. And finally, the guest purpose of visit. Why people travel to the apostles. Even so, many geologists believe nature is in a process of carving new stacks. There are other spellbinding formation nearby, but the traveling resources, which are also engaged with multicultural and historical architecture that are seen in Tubal Apostles, and I also observed while traveling in Tubal Apostles um, the military work. The military work during World War is also best part of researchers to get evidence about the historical background. And Tubal Apostles has a valuable source of traveling for people to be great, presentable, and intellectual humankind. It also offers people to explore new things and countryside road while traveling to the great oceans and watching koalas and some very rare species of birds that we are able to see in our roadway. And the second information is also the Great Ocean Road, which is a Victorian road. I also mentioned people find a great source of historical evidence, and also concerning about importance to learn new things and exercise our mind and body for well-being. People travel and see the world with mindfulness of experience, which is also on Trouble Apostles has a valuable source of traveling for people with extension resources. It's also part of the greater learning activities and how to save the natural extinction and study of about the geologies, geography. The people travel for greater learning activities as well as. Here are some references and I researched about the double apostles. And thank you. Please provide feedback.